Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a plan with me for you for the first week of February from the 1st to the 7th. Now this was not Valentine's week, of course, but I really wanted to use this super cute Valentine Day Winston kit from my shop. As you can see, I have doctored it a bit to fit my planning style. I absolutely love the combination of red and pink. But when you use those colors, it always gives a Valentine's vibe, and I don't necessarily want that for the entire year. So I try to use it as much as I can in and around Valentine's Day. So that's why I'm using this today. I also have some Valentine's washi tapes that I might pull in. This top one is from Scotch, and I think all four of these are from Hobby Lobby. I believe they came in one of those like seasonal bundle boxes of washi. For my pen, I'm going to be using the Zebra Sarasa. I think this is in 0.5. This is my current favorite pen to use in my Hobonichi. And I also am going to pull in this mild liner. Does it have a name or color? I'm not sure, but it came out of this little pack. I got this off Amazon. And I'm going to use this just to add some color behind the bigger chunks of text in my spread. I think I mentioned this in my last plan with me, so you guys will see how I end up doing that. Now I'm going to go ahead and start my sidebar with, I think I'll put a full box up here this week, and then I'm going to write my Bible verse from the week, and then I'll come back and talk to you guys some more while I get through the rest of the setup. Okay, so that is taken care of. As you can see, I decided to use the highlighter to go underneath and highlight the words of Christ that are normally in red in the Bible. I think that worked out pretty well. I did accidentally smear some stuff, but this was my first time doing this, so I'm going to give myself some slack. And I think that this will definitely become a regular part of my spreads. I really like how it just makes those little bits pop and add some color to the sidebar. And also I put this full box at the top because it is so cute. It just makes me smile every time I look at it. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of the basics that I normally put down. And while I do that, I want to talk to y'all a little bit. So, if you are new here, I started Nightingale Paper Co. 4 years ago, a little over 4 years now. And I have been doing nothing else. Like, I haven't had another job. Well, okay, when I first started it, I had another job, but I quit that about 1.5 years in, and this became my full-time job in May of 2018. So ever since then, I've been doing this full-time. And when I first started, it was I don't want to say a struggle, but definitely like a learning curve, but it was made a lot easier by the fact that there was so much change going on at the time. And this washi is really cute. It has teddy bears. I'm excited to use it. And I mean things like, when I first started this business, I was only selling on Etsy, and I was only selling, like I purchased all my art from other people and used their art and stuff. And then in 2017, I started making hand-drawn stickers, and then in 2018, I got my own website, and then I started selling printables, and then I started a YouTube channel and all this kind of stuff. So there's always been, I guess, a next step that I've been following, that I've been working towards. And lately, I have been struggling with that, like how I want to expand my business next, because I have a lot of avenues right now, and I'm not sure which would be the best for me. Let me get these dates written down because I can't write and talk. I will make mistakes. So right now, lately, I would say probably since I moved last year. I moved in November of 2020. I've had a really hard time getting back on track with work. I just keep feeling like I'm missing something, or like I'm not happy with what I'm producing, which is why there's been so few new releases since then. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I was thinking about it, and I think it comes down to I can't pick, or I haven't yet picked, a direct next step. I have some options. For instance, Ashley really wants me to focus on my YouTube channel. You guys know, Ashley is my sister, and she edits all these videos, and she really likes editing them. And she really likes my YouTube videos. Why can't I get these date covers? Like, the further I go down the week, the more crooked they are becoming. But she thinks that YouTube is the best next step for me. And I kind of agree, because currently, I think 70% of my referrals on my website are coming through my YouTube link, which is incredible. I mean, 70% is nuts. And I kind of want to do that too, but then I feel bad because I don't want to neglect other things, such as working on new printables. I started doing printables recently. Well, it's been like over a year now, but it still feels recent to me. And I really enjoy making printables and being able to provide them, because they are... I make printable planner stickers and also printables, like printable planners and printables for students and things like that. So they are really helpful, and they're very affordable, and I know it gives people the ability to be creative on their own terms. So I like all those things about printables. The only problem is they take a while to construct, and the, what do you call it? The payoff on them is not as high, obviously, because a digital item is, I don't have to put the work and effort into it that I would a physical item. Do I want to use washi up top? Let's see. No, I don't think so. I like how light it is at the top right now. I might pull the washi in my spread later, which means I can put my weekend banner up here. So those are two avenues that I can work through. I've also thought about bringing other products to the shop, not just physical stickers, but things like washi tape and whatnot, but I've never been able to find a company I want to work with and also finalize designs. I just like things to be perfect, and you know, sometimes when you get samples of things, it's just not what you had in your mind, you know what I mean? Before I go on, let me go ahead and get started with Monday. Should I zoom you in a bit more? I'll zoom you in a touch more. Whoa, not that much. That's probably good. Okay, so on Monday, filling orders was the top priority, so I think I want to use, no I won't. Since I have a full box here, I will not use a half box right there. I want to get some work stickers out of my collection and get that marked. So basically what I'm trying to say is that since November of last year, I haven't decided what I want to put my full effort into for work, and it's really, it's making it so, because I can't decide on one thing to focus on, I'm doing a bunch of small things badly. That's how I currently feel about my work situation. You guys may have noticed, if you follow me on Instagram, that I've been kind of absent on there and on my Facebook group. There's a couple of reasons for that. The first one is that I don't know what to focus on. I don't know what to make posts about. Like, should I post about YouTube? Should I post about my printable? Should I post about Winston? I feel like my spread needs to be pretty cohesive. My spread, I meant my feed. So I'm going to use a Murdoch Talks printer. I think that this one, it has a little heart on it. So I think that's really cute for Valentine's. And this script was hand-lettered by my friend Kim. I talk about her all the time because she's so talented and she's such a nice person. Her Instagram is linked below if you want to check it out. I highly recommend it if you like beautiful things, planners, funny captions. She's got it all, okay? Go check it out. Anyway, so my Instagram and Facebook have been kind of suffering because since I don't know exactly what to focus my posts on, I haven't been posting. And there's also the problem that I don't really like social media personally. I don't have any personal accounts, and as a result of that, I kind of find it hard to keep up with the trends. This probably sounds so silly, but yeah, I don't know what's like cool to post and what kind of theme my feed needs, like what filter I should use. Apparently black and white is back in. I've seen a couple people who are changing their feeds to black and white, and I don't know, it changes too fast for me, y'all. I cannot keep up. Anyway, I filled orders all day on this day, so after work I needed to run some errands. And I think to do that, I'm going to take a checklist and cut it into 3, because I only went to 3 places. And use that along with probably like a car sticker, either beside it or on top, just to denote driving. Whoops. It was nerve-wracking to cut this itty-bitty checklist. Okay. So back to the topic at hand. And Ashley actually mentioned one time, you know, why don't you just get rid of your social media and focus all of your time on building your websites, doing your YouTube, and then it's just one less thing to worry about, basically. And I see where she's coming from, because I don't love social media, like the concept of it. I really like it because I can interact with y'all. A lot of you I only interact with on social media, because obviously it's very convenient, and I can't, I mean, I could, I guess, make some sort of like giant WhatsApp chat for all of us, but I don't think that would be I don't think that would go as well as the Instagram and the Facebook group. So I do like the aspect that it makes it super easy for me to get to know y'all, but I feel like it's really obvious to y'all also that I don't know what I'm doing. My Instagram posts are not as popular and don't get as many views and likes in relation to my following as, say, my Instagram or my YouTube does. Maybe I'm better at YouTube than Instagram. I don't I don't know if I would personally feel that way, but I guess it's possible. So that was kind of a thought I had, was should I either get rid of my social medias fully or make some sort of, like, I only post there once a week or something. I don't know. And then there's also other options about advertising and stuff. I like Instagram and Facebook and YouTube because it's a very, I don't know, I feel like it's just more honest in a way. For a car sticker, I'm gonna use this cute one from Happy Daya. It's pink. And I'm gonna put it on top since I don't have space next door. It's so cute. Like I was saying, I feel like it's a more honest way of advertising because I can be myself and like really openly talk to y'all, as opposed to if I was running an ad, I would make it really, it would not be directed specifically towards anybody. It'd be very vague and just, I don't know. I don't run ads. I used to run ads and then I stopped running ads and I ran them a little bit more and then I stopped again and just, I don't know. Also on this day, Ashley got a package, and it turned out that the package was for me. She had bought me a bunch of books for my birthday. My birthday was the 27th of January. We have the same birthday because we're twins, but yeah, she had bought me a bunch of books. So I do want to mark that because I was so surprised. I think she bought me like 4 or 5 books. And I absolutely love to read, as you guys probably know. So let me get this marked. I think I want to use a round one. I think I'll use this one. Right about there. Okay. And let me see, do I have a package sticker or a birthday sticker, I guess could work? Could pull one of those in. Okay, I found these cute birthday stickers from Kina Prince. These are so cute, and this one is perfect, I think. Little birthday girl with a package, so I'm going to use that. And I also wanted to go ahead and apologize if this video is all over the place and hard to follow, because I'm just trying to get my thoughts out. I don't talk about work with anyone that much because I feel like since I'm self-employed and I work from home, a lot of people assume I should not have any problems and I should never get burnt out or I should never complain, because a lot of people assume for some reason that I sleep until noon every day. I work for like 30 minutes in my pajamas, and then I have like bukus of money that I go out and spend on random like fun things. And yeah, so when I start to talk about the not so fun aspects of my job, people are like, why are you complaining, you know? So I try not to do that, but I also need to get my feelings out into the world. And I especially feel like I owe them to you guys because you guys make my entire life possible. I mean, if it wasn't for y'all, y'all have no idea how important you are to me. And I want you guys to know what's going on, because some of you, I'm sure, have noticed, like, Amber didn't post an Instagram post in 2 weeks, or she seemed a little bit less chipper, or things like that. So I do want to explain to y'all what's going on. I'm sorry if all the talk about advertising and things bores you, but yeah, I'm just trying to be honest and explain myself as best I can. So after all this fun stuff, I needed to make dinner, clean the kitchen, and pack Ashley's lunch. I'll try to finish talking about all the work stuff, and then I can just explain things for the rest of the week. Yeah, so I'm wondering what to do next with NPC, basically. What would make you guys the happiest and make me also feel like I can be productive and get things done in an appropriate manner and still, like, be true to myself and not veer off the rails. Because there's been times before where I've tried to follow other people and kind of follow the planner community in a more general fashion, and it doesn't go well for me. I feel very uncomfortable not doing things my way, I guess, or I don't know. Hopefully this makes sense to someone out there. I feel like I'm just rambling. Anyway, I'm gonna try and find a cooking sticker. I have very few cooking stickers because I used to never cook English. And the cooking stickers, oh, this one, okay, this will work. I'm in my leftover stickers binder, which I have showed to y'all before, and I just found this little Kina Prince girl, super old school. She's making a chicken, I think, something like that. And it's really cute, and it's pink, so I'm gonna pull that in. I'm trying to use all my pink stickers today. So let's make dinner and clean the kitchen. On this day, I remember I made crunch wraps, homemade crunch wraps. Oh my gosh, y'all. If you like crunch wraps, I highly recommend you make them at home. They taste so good, and they're really, really easy to make. But they're addictive, I warn you. We eat them a lot now that we started making them at the very beginning of quarantine. We tried to recreate several recipes that from our favorite restaurants and things, and that was one of them. And it was probably the best one, honestly. It's just so good. I really love crunch wraps. I also love sour cream. Fun fact about me, I always ask for extra sour cream. It's so good. Anyway, so make dinner, clean kitchen. I also packed Ashley's lunch because Ashley has been very busy recently, and I just like to help her out when I can. So Ashley is a receptionist and coordinator at a construction company, and she's supposed to work in a team of 6. However, several things have occurred in the last year or so at her company, and she's currently working on a team of 3. One of those people who will be leaving the team. So it will be a team of 2 people carrying the weight of 6. So she's been working longer hours, and, you know, it just takes a mental toll on you when you have all that work going on. I'm sorry if you hear some noise, background noise. I'm sitting by a window and there's a FedEx truck delivering things downstairs, so it's a bit of banging and like metal grinding sounds. Anyway, so I've been trying to do some small things like make Ashley's lunch to help her and just give her some more free time. And I do happen to have quite a few pack lunch stickers because when I was in college and when I worked my other job, I packed my lunches to save money. So I have these cute ones, and then I have these cute ones. And let me see. I got these cute ones. I know that's not all of them. Let's see. Yes. And then I have these cute ones. So these are my options. And this one is not gonna work. The colors are not good. The colors are good, but not for this spread. Let me be more specific. These are from 4Cat Sticker Co. I used to really like her shop, but either it's closed or the name changed. I can't find her anymore. If you guys know about this shop, where it went, please let me know. Anyway, these are really small. I might use one of these. The pack lunch sticker could also work. I don't know if I'm feeling it for Monday though. And these are also super cute. I think I'm gonna use this one. It just speaks to me. This is from Bella Grace Planning. This is really, really old. This was probably from 2015. So I'm not sure if that shop still exists, but if it does, I will try to link it below. All right, and then in the very, very evening, I just wanted to do some reading. Surprise, surprise. You probably just fell out of your chair from shock at the fact that I wanted to do that. Let's see. I think to mark that, I'm going to use one of these books from the Prairie Planner. I think this color will match really well. And there we go. So I will mark the book I'm reading later because I want to make sure I get the title right. So I'll just leave that blank for now. On this day I read Matthew 27, and like I said, we had Crunchwraps for dinner. So let me fill that in. On Tuesday I had to fill orders again. This week is the week after our big birthday sale, so we had quite a lot of, by we I mean I don't know why I say we, because I'm the only one that works for this company, but I had a lot to catch up on and a lot of things to finish, a lot of orders and things to finish. So I had to, this was basically more filling orders. So I'm gonna put this right about here. I like to kind of stagger things. By the way, sometimes people ask me if I'm doing things chronologically or if I'm putting everything in my planner. The answer to both is, well, the answer, I do it chronologically, but not, like I wasn't actually filling orders at 6:30 a.m. this day. I just put it there because it was the first thing I did. I don't pay attention to the timestamps, essentially. And as for if I put everything in my planner, no, for two reasons. One is because I'm putting this on the internet, and especially if I'm doing something with other people, I don't want it, like I feel bad kind of forcing them to be on the internet, the things we're doing together, so I leave that out. And then there are other smaller things. Sometimes I just want to keep private, so no, I don't put everything in my planner, which makes, or in this, I have the daily pages in the back of this where I write pretty much everything, but in this spread I keep it not so personal. That way I can share it with you. Alright, so let's find, to mark filling orders this day, I'm going to use this little pink guy on top of the silhouette from Happy Daya. Let me see. Put down my script first, and then layer that on top. Alright, and then I did have time to do a bit more work this day, which was nice. Yes, so on this day I wanted to update the functional Hobonichi cousin stamplers. I've been really into using those, the monochrome ones, lately, but I was looking at them and I just thought I could fit more stickers on this if I rearranged slightly so you could get more for your money. So I did that, and I'm really happy with how they came out. I will have them linked below if you want to check it out. I also made a printable version, so if you like to do printable stickers, you can do that as well. So I'm going to take this little dot from my shop. This is just, I like to use this to mark tasks, and Can't see my screen. Okay, sorry, I wanted to make sure you guys were in focus. Okay, and then after that I went to the post office. So let me grab a post sticker. By the way, do y'all remember how I mentioned in my last video that a bunch of my orders are getting lost? Well, I heard from another guy that lives in the city I live in that this post office in this town, there's only one because it's a really small town. This post office is like notorious for losing orders or losing packages. He doesn't have company, but I was just like, oh really? That's interesting because I keep losing things or things keep getting lost when I drop them off. It's weird too because I'll drop off a batch of say 10 orders and 8 of them will be scanned in and 2 of them won't for some reason. It just seems like very arbitrary and random. So I might be switching post office. This is the one closest to my house. It's about 8 minutes away. But there's another one about 15 minutes away that I may switch to if this one keeps if they keep it up, I tell ya. So I like this bright pink Winston at the mailbox. I'm gonna use him. Put that down. Alright, after the post office, I did some yoga. Whoops. That was my scissors falling. I need to get more yoga stickers too. I used to have more, but then I got rid of them because I quit doing yoga. Then I started doing yoga again, and yeah, now here we are. Alright, and then, okay, yeah, so after yoga on this day, as a lot of you know, I am currently learning Russian again. I took Russian in college for 2 years, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun, learned a lot, and then for the next 2 years, I stopped studying completely. I don't know why I quit, because I liked it a lot, and I especially got into Russian literature at the time. I guess just because I was busy, I don't know. Anyway, I quit studying it, and then I don't have much going on for the rest of the day, so I'm going to actually put this further down. So I quit studying it, and then last year in about October, I discovered the 2009 television serial for the brothers Karamazov, which is a book by Dostoevsky, and I got really obsessed with it. I think I've mentioned this before. I'm gonna write begin, not began. I mentioned this before, and I really wanted to understand the whole thing because I thought it was really, really good. So I decided to start learning Russian again, and okay, this didn't go as planned, so I'm gonna pull this up and white it out and use a sticker to cover my flaws. Anyway, so I really wanted to understand what was being said, so I started learning Russian again. And I've been learning for about, like, strictly speaking, about 3 months now, relearning everything. And one of my friends was like, hey, have you, he's actually Russian, so he was like, hey, have you actually tried to translate anything from Dostoevsky to see, like, what your level is? And I was like, no, I'm scared. Because I don't know if y'all have read Dostoevsky, but even reading it in English as a native English speaker it's you know, it's up there, okay? It's kind of elevated. So I was like, no. And then he said, basically, you should try it. So I tried it, and yikes. Gosh, I don't think I have this sheet anymore. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, so ignore the fact that it's really crinkly. I got it out of the recycling, but anyway, this is the first page of the Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky in Russian, and yeah, I tried to translate it. As you can see, the things I highlighted were things I couldn't figure out, even with my dictionary, and I had to make a lot of notes, and yeah, so that's how it went, me trying to translate this. I don't think I'll be cracking open this book anytime soon. Anyway, yeah, this was the night when I started translating it. It actually took me an hour to translate what you just saw, so yeah, it was sorry, I can't write and talk. It was interesting. Honestly, I knew more than I thought I would, believe it or not, but it was still definitely, like, I'm not ready to read that. It was just interesting to read this book that I've loved for so long in its native language. It was definitely a workout for the brain. Anyway, after I did that, I read some other books in English as a little break for myself, and to mark that, I'm going to use one of these stacks of books from Alley Cat's shop. And you guys know I really like this combination of her books and then Planner-esque's scripts. So I'm going to do that. All right, perfect. That's Tuesday taken care of. Let me write down my Bible study. I finished Matthew on this night, and we also had Sloppy Joe's for dinner. And can you see? All right. Oh, I didn't zoom you back in. I'm sorry. Okay, now you're zoomed in. All right, on Wednesday, the first thing I wanted to do was update my Mac because I am really notorious for not updating anything I own, computers, phones, whatever. And then they go so long without being updated that they just crash. And when they crash, bad things happen. Like one time my computer crashed and I hadn't backed up my files in a really long time. I mean, like 8 months. And I lost so much stuff. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it just like pains me to think about that. And now I back up my files at least, oh my gosh, I back them up so much. And you should back up your files. If you are sitting here and you haven't backed up your files in a while, I encourage you to pause the video and go back them up because you never know. I'm going to take one of these little computers from Planner-esque. I'm going to use the red one to mark updating my Mac. And I'm actually going to pull that up and put it on a label. I feel like it needs a background. Let's see, what color do I want? I like this dark scallop. All right, and then after that, I had to pay a bill. I don't have that many money stickers, and a lot of them are green, so they're not going to go very well in the spread, but let's see what we've got. Okay, I think I might use this girl from Pumpkin Paper Co. It does have green in it, but her hair is also red, so it balances out, in my opinion. I also don't follow the timestamps in the Hobonichi because my stickers kind of make it impossible. Like, I really want to use this sticker, but it takes up, I mean, it looks like it took me 3 hours to pay this bill online, which is not true. So that's another reason I don't follow the timestamps. Then on this day I designed the February freebie. 3 days late, but you know, I got it done. So yes, let us mark that, designing the freebie, with I know what to use. I know what to use. I have this really cute laptop stickers from Carrots and Olives. It's pink and it's so perfect. This paper is really nice. It's really smooth. Because I do hand draw the freebies. I try to do that always now. I think it's more interesting. Although occasionally I do break out one of the functional freebies. Alrighty, and after that I needed to upload a Plan With Me video. For that I'm going to use a YouTube Winston. Comes in very handy. I might need to get another sheet of him. Yes, I will take this pink one off of another sheet. I used all the pinks off of that sheet. And let's see. I want another label. Let's use this dark pinkish one. I don't want it to touch this sticker, but if it does, it'll be okay. Part of Ashley's idea with me focusing on my YouTube channel instead of Instagram and things was to do more vlog type videos, like studio vlogs, and also videos of me baking things. You guys know I like to bake. So I was thinking about how or if I would film anything like that. Because I am a lot more comfortable filming videos nowadays. I just don't want my channel to be really like, I don't know. Is it okay to have a channel that's like a hodgepodge, what is it called? Mix up of different things? Because I heard from a lady recently she's an entrepreneur also, and she was basically saying that what kills businesses and different things is they try to occupy too much space. You need to have like a really small niche that you focus on, that's your thing, which is why I've been kind of reluctant to post Plan With Me's vlogs and like baking videos. I don't know, that mix seems very strange to me. But I'm curious about your thoughts, because just because someone has a degree in business and they say something doesn't mean it's like 100% true. So I'm curious, like, what do you like to watch? Do you only like a channel to have one type of thing, or you like a mix? Or yeah, I'm very curious. If you want to leave me your thoughts down below, or write me on Instagram and tell me, or you can write me an email or put it in the Facebook group, or any way you want to contact me. I'm happy to hear from you. Anyway, this sticker I put down because I started working on my taxes this day, and yikes, I've done this many times now, and every year I just get I don't know, I don't have the kind of brain for this type of thing, and I don't do my taxes myself. I take them to an accountant, but I do have to get all the information up by myself, and that's hard enough for me to do. So yeah, the sticker is very accurate. After my tax work, my brain was fried, so I decided to do some more designing on the Hobonichi functionals. I really enjoyed making those. They're all available now. There's 8 different colors if you want to check them out. And I'm going to mark that again with a little dot. This time I will use a pink dot. It took me so long, I mean staggering over 2 days, to do this because I added Winston's to them, miniature color coordinated Winston's, so. Then I did yoga again. Okay, then I packed Ashley's lunch. And for that, I want to use a different sticker. I like to switch it up. I think I will go ahead and use this pack lunch sticker because I don't have much going on in the evening. Gee, I don't know. I don't know. Not sure about that. I think I'll just use one of the plain lunch bags off the same sheet. It's better. And then reading. Let's use a... Do I want to use this? Yes, I want to use this. I'm going to grab a book sticker. And I'm going to use this cute little red and pink book stack from Happy Daya. On this day I started Mark, and we had chicken pie for dinner. Alright, and that is the first half of my week. Let's go on to Thursday. Okay, on Thursday I did YouTube admin and then Pinterest admin, which is like where I check my stats and kind of see click-through rates and where people are coming, like how they're getting onto my Pinterest channel and things, just to keep myself informed. So I'm gonna need a YouTube sticker, and I don't have any Pinterest stickers, I just realized, which is funny because I really like Pinterest. I actually have a personal Pinterest account that I use. Then of course I have one for NPC as well. So I should either make some or buy some. Anyway, I'm gonna mark the YouTube admin with this cute little YouTube sticker from Happy Daya. I think that you just witnessed the most perfect my handwriting has ever looked. I'm very happy with that. I wish I'd been writing it on my iPad so I could keep it forever, but I'm happy it's here. I'm happy you got to see it. You got to share this moment with me. Alright, then I did Pinterest admin. I'm gonna mark that just with this little Winston holding a heart that came in the kit, because he's really cute. Alright, and then on this day I was doing the printable versions of the Hobonichi functionals I've been doing the days before. So I think I'm going to use this lighter pink box and grab a designing sticker. I'm actually going to use one of these from Happy Daya. very curious if you use Hobonichi, if you use printables at all for anything, whether you do like scrapbooking or if it's for planning. I do obviously make printables for myself because I have the means, but I'm curious as to how many people in the planner community that use stickers like this actually make them for themselves. After this, I did more taxes. So I'm gonna actually do some layering here. I'm gonna take this purple flag, or is it purple? This flag? I don't know what color it would be called. And then I'm gonna take one of my dots and layer that. Oh, no, I'm not. Why did I? No, that is not what that didn't come out the way I wanted, okay? Let's take up this flag very carefully. I might use him later. And I will just use that dot on its own. Alrighty. Okay, now I think I want to put a full box on this day because I don't have a ton of stuff going on in the afternoon. So I'm going to put it right here, I think. I like this pattern. And for my evening thingies, I need 4 things. So I'm going to use a checklist. Do I want to use a checklist? Yes, I think I will. Should I white it out? That didn't go well last time, but it needs to go. Why is that top check so... Why is it like that? Why did I do that? See if I can pull that up. I know it's a small thing, but I actually always notice when my checks are off. I don't know why. I think it's because when I was in high school, I had a teacher who was like really particular about the way check marks looked. It's very strange. Now every time I look at check marks, I kind of think about that. All right, let's carefully check these off. All right. And now I have some space at the bottom that I might go back and fill with washi tape, but for now I'm okay with that. Now we go to Friday. Okay, on Friday I needed to do my last batch of orders, so let's put that in a box. That'll be fun. I'm gonna take this, well, yes, I will use this one. I'm gonna take this pink stripy box, and I'm actually gonna put it up further because there's no rules about this. And I'm sure y'all have seen me do this before where I put it like sideways like this so that the box can be seen, and I like it because it kind of like delineates the time. So that is filling orders. I also need to print and cut my own stickers for the next couple weeks. I like to batch print the things I want to use because if I don't do that, then I kind of have to take stuff out of the shop stock, and that is a bad idea because then my stock is messed up. And yeah, so to mark that, I'm going to use one of these Happy Day Up printers. Why can't I write today? I was gonna write for next week, but I just wrote for myself. I know what it means. Okay, after this, on this day, I tried really hard to finish my tax stuff because it's just so overwhelming, guys, and I just wanted it to go away so I could make my appointment. So, let me see, I'm gonna need another. Yes, I'm gonna need another confusion sticker. One of these, I think. Alright, that is the end of me working on my taxes for this year. Woohoo! After that, I planned some new releases and went shopping for a little bit of art. And to mark that, I'm going to take another one of these little computers from Planner-esque. I'll use this bright pink one. Alright. And then in the evening I needed to go get some groceries. So let's move this up a little. To mark that, I'm going to use this tomato from Sweet Bean Plans. On a label, let's use this light pink scallop. And then when we got home, I made dinner, baked cookies, and then Ashley and I watched Dead Poets Society. I'm only gonna mark, I think, the cookies and the movie. So, this little TV is from Fox and Cactus. And this, do I want to use this or this? I think I want to use this. This is from Alley Cat's shop. It's really cute. I think she drew this, which is really cool. Alright, and that is Friday. Why did I pick this up? Actually, I just noticed that I did not fill in my Bible study and dinners. I've forgotten to do it, and I don't want to go back and do it until this is dry. I don't want to smear anything, so I'll just leave that out for the rest of the week. Okay, on Saturday and Sunday, as usual, I slept in. Okay, that's from Kita Prince, and that's from Happy Daya. Alright, then on this day, on Saturday, so a while ago, Ashley and I bought this bottle of vinegar that had the mother in it, and she was researching and found out that you could make more vinegar with the mother, so we decided to start a new batch of vinegar on this day since our bottle was almost empty. And to mark that, I guess What could I use to mark that? What sticker do I have that just screams vinegar? Maybe I have something in my leftover binder. Okay, the leftover binder was a fruitless endeavor, so I'm gonna use this tiny clock Winston because you have to let the vinegar sit for like 6 weeks, I think, so I'm gonna use a clock. Maybe I should get some vinegar stickers, some apple stickers, because I used apples to make this vinegar. Speaking of apples, after I made the vinegar, okay, the reason that, so to make vinegar you need the like scraps of apples, the core and the peel and stuff, so I was gonna make apple butter this day. So when I was peeling the apples, that was supposed to represent me peeling an apple. It probably just looked weird with no context. Anyway, as I was peeling them, I was putting them in the vinegar bottle. So after the vinegar was prepared, I went ahead and made the apple butter, which I guess I'll use a cooking sticker for that. I have this little one from Peaceful Mind Design. Then in the early part of the afternoon, I went on a hike with my sister because it was really sunny this day, which was nice because it had rained a lot the previous week. I'm gonna take this little hiking sticker from Paper and Milk, totally just blanked on that, and put it down. But first, I'm gonna put down a half box, I think. I'll put it down here. The timing is pretty arbitrary. All right, I'll move it up a little bit. All right. On the way home from the hike, I went to the post office, but I don't really feel like marking that today. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead to when we got back. Ashley and I watched some of The Office, and we just like had some popcorn and just enjoyed ourselves. And I don't think I have any more. I don't have any movie stickers to match the spread, so I used a TV. So for this instance, I will just use a YouTube sticker from Happy Daya. It has the same basic meaning, watching a screen, so I'm okay with that. And this is really cute. Okay, then I made bread because I don't like to eat apple butter on store-bought bread. I like to eat it on homemade bread, so I wanted to make a loaf of bread to go with my apple butter. To mark that, I'm going to use this bread sticker from a Happy Daya freebie. She has the absolute best freebies in the whole world, and this is no exception. So I'm going to write down make bread. And then in the very evening, I started a new book. It's called Wild Animals I Have Known. It's pretty interesting. It's all true, so it's very fun to read. I don't usually read nonfiction books, but once in a while I find one that piques my interest. think I'm gonna mark that just with one of these little reading Winstons. All right, on to Sunday. So on Sunday, it actually snowed again. This is the third time it snowed this year. Very small amounts of snow every time, like dusting. But that's a lot of snow for us. And I kind of want to mark that with snowflake stickers, but I know it won't match my spread. So let me see if I have some like general cold weather stickers that might work. Alright, so here's what I found. I got this little sampler from Very Cute Designs. I thought about using this little penguin. Then I have these from Grin & Barrett, and then these from Happy Daya. So I think that I am going to use this one. Never got to use one of these, as you can see, and it's really cute. So I'm gonna grab one of those. And write in Snow Day. By the way, it stopped snowing around 9 a.m. and was melted by noon, so that is the extent of a snow day where I live. Then I did some laundry. So let me grab a laundry sticker. I'm gonna take this pink laundry basket from Happy Daya and mark laundry. All right, after the laundry, okay, didn't do a ton on this day. So in the evening, I actually watched Golis with Ashley, which if you've been around for a while, you'll know that Golis is the Ukrainian version of The Voice. And I really am into the show. Okay, I don't like to watch things normally, like modern things, but for some reason, this show is just so good, okay? I think it's the panel of judges they have. This year I'm not as into the judges because they got rid of two of the judges I really liked from last year, but they have two other judges that I still really like, so I don't like to watch this show. Let me grab a sticker. I'm gonna find something to mark watching this. I don't love to watch this show because sometimes I feel like it's really unfair because like last year they started putting celebrities on as contestants, which I don't think is fair. And sometimes I really don't agree with the choices of the judges, and it's just like it's sad to see someone you really like not go forward when you think they're really talented and they honestly deserve to go forward. So I kept telling myself I wasn't going to watch it anymore because I get so like worked up about it. But then this happened. I'll try to see if Ashley can insert the clip of the thing I watched that made me want to keep watching. If not, I will link it down below. Anyway, that happened and I was unable to restrain myself from watching further, so it's all my fault. I should have just stuck to my resolve, but anyway, I'm enjoying the season so far, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you watch my next few Plan With Me's, you will hear about it. You will hear about it in detail, so yeah. Also, if you're wondering why I keep marking popcorn, I really wanted popcorn a few weeks ago and I couldn't find the kind that I wanted. I like the movie theater butter kind. I finally found it. Ashley found it for me actually. And I've been eating it. It's so good. I really like it. Alright, and then in the evening I just read some more. I don't even think I'm gonna mark that because, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like leaving it. So I might go back and put a full box there. It's kind of empty. But yeah, this is my week now. There you have it. It looks a little funny with nothing down here, but I will probably post the full spread on Instagram. Going back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Thank you guys a lot for watching this far and for listening to me ramble about that. Yeah. And yeah, just thanks for being around and being my friends and stuff. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.